Hello friends and fans of the Frostynut. I'm here with my final thoughts and review for the Rowsfire A107 A320 Max overhead panel version 2.0. And a lot of people have said, is it worth the money? Yes, it is worth the money. It depends on how much money you've got to spend, but this is definitely worth the money for the budget flight simmer, which is me, basically. Now, it is a good overhead panel. It works well. It has metal housing and an acrylic top and integrates nicely. You just use Mobiflight, and of course Mobiflight has a configuration file which you get from Rowsfire, and you load that in and you run it and it will work fine with the Phoenix. A few little issues but are not related to this unit, all related to Mobiflight communicating with the Phoenix. Now, it works effectively on a lot of different aircraft, and I'm currently writing a full profile for Mobiflight using this panel for the fly-by-wire. So if you're a fly-by-wire fan, then I will have a profile done soon for that, and you just load that into Mobiflight. So it's as simple as unboxing it, plugging it in, loading up Mobiflight, and loading the config software, and then running it. It's simple as that. Couldn't be any easier. Now, if you use, as you see on the bottom of the screen, if you use code Frostynut, you'll get 12% off all Rowsfire products at the checkout. And it's quite an effective unit for sure. Now, if we quickly go over and have a look at the website, you can see here, it comes now with the free stand, which is the stand, it's a desktop stand, but you do have the ability to mount this on a monitor arm with a Visa mount because it has the holes there. And you just need a couple of little M4 screws. Done and dusted. But if you want to have it on your desktop like I have at the moment, then it's a very simple process. You get this beautiful little stand which is free. You just add that at the checkout. It's backlit, metal housing, and tactile switches, and it's very, very effective. Of course, you got a 30-day return exchange, but you won't need to worry about that. And if there are any issues, the people at Rowsfire will give you great support and help you out as well. 5-minute setup, it certainly is. Doesn't take very long at all. So when you actually get the unit and download it, you will actually get this Google Drive location to go to. I'll bring over here. And this will have the software and the configuration files. Now, the software is simply Mobiflight, but if you already have Mobiflight, then you don't need to worry about that part. You just go to the configuration folder, double-click that, and it will have your README and your version 1 and 2 of your Rowsfire configurations for the Phoenix. Now, you only need version 2. You can download both if you want to, but you will only need version 2, so that's not an issue. Now, when you look at the price, $349 US, plus you can get 12% off that by using my code Frostynut at the bottom of the screen there, then you'll get that as well. It is a very good product. There is no problem with that at all. And of course, Swiss has already done a review as well. And there's the free stand. There is the stand that you get, and that is worth an extra $30. And that is a metal stand, and it has many adjustment holes along the side. So it is definitely worth it. The unit is constructed very well, functions, and has the backlighting ability. Seamless compatibility, and works extremely well. Lag-free, it definitely is. All right, and there is the back of the unit as well. So it's only 100 by 100, and there are the Visa holes, or however you say that. And of course, it comes with the USB cable. There is the dimensions all on their website as well, and definitely an easy setup guide. And my personal opinion is I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it is a fantastic little desktop mini overhead panel, and it saves me from using my Stream Deck now, and of course the mini overhead and everything else. So, and the keyboard. Now, if you look at the price compared to other units on the market, for example, this one here is a full overhead panel from Simeon. Now, they make fantastic products, but I don't have $4,180 in euro. I don't have that. And of course, Skolaki, they make a desktop one as well. And look at the price of that, 1,764, and they're a British company, and so that I imagine would be British pounds, but that could be US dollars. But either way, that is very expensive. And when you look at their unit, it's the nicest thing that I can see about Skalaki is the construction quality is definitely very good quality, and I love the fire units up there. However, they are missing a lot of things, in my opinion. For that price, you're not getting anywhere near the amount of items you're getting from the Rowsfire one, and for way, way, way less. And if you look at sim gauges is beautiful. It is a really nice unit. Again, look at the price. Now that is, I think, Swiss dollars or something. I'm not sure. You'd have to convert that into your local currency. But again, I believe it's still an expensive unit. It's definitely a better looking unit from the look side of things, and probably the construction quality is still there as well. But there are still some items that are missing as well. It doesn't have the big fire panels like the Rowsfire one does. It just has the fire LEDs to say if you've got a fire and for testing, and of course I think they would be discharge agents on the side there. It's a very nice looking unit, but again, it is what you want for the money. Now certainly there are some differences between all of these products, but I like having the big fire buttons at the top. And also the thing with the fire buttons is they work. They actually work with distributing the fire unit. Now you won't really ever need to use them, so let's be serious. However, they are a nice feature to have. Now, if you look at the sim, for example, and we'll just go over to the overhead panel, you'll see what I mean. If we concentrate on this area up here, if I can zoom in onto the fire units, when I push the engine 1 button, watch what happens. See, it pops out. There you go. And the same with the APU, pops out, and of course the engine 2. Simple as that. So there is the interaction there, and it's constructed extremely, extremely well. And if we do a little bit of an overheads test in the sim, that's the only switch we don't really have on here is the overhead test light, but you know, most of the time you won't actually need it anyway. We have to have power, I think, for that. So we just push the power button on. There we are, and all the lights are up. So we come back to the camera, and you can see all of the lights are on. Everything lights up as it should, and it works very effectively. So there's my final thoughts, guys. It's definitely worth it. Definitely an add-on that you will be happy to have in the world of flight simulation, and for the price, very, very reasonable. There are some things that I've suggested to Rowsfire to make a few little minor improvements, but other than that, it is an effective, cost-effective desktop flight simulation add-on, and you'll get 12% off at the checkout by using code Frostynut. So I advise, go and get one while you can, and leave this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and a comment if you want further information. And of course, anything you need to know, I'm happy to help. And we are streaming again on Twitch TV, and we do stream as often as we can, but I have other commitments as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this video review. Thank you very much for watching, and tune in to the Frostynut again, and tell them Frostynut sent you at the checkout for that 12% off. All right, thanks guys. Take care.